Alright, guys, we are back with episode number 2 of the Dynasty. And we're just going to go over some of the stuff leading up to it. I already set up my custom schedule based on my randomized out of conference scheduling. So we are going to look at the coaches first, though. So we'll go under coach info here, and we're going to look at the American. And we're going to look at head coach. And we have obviously myself, head coach there, a C minus prestige. Not too bad. Then my offensive coordinator is going to be Andy Vitale. He is more of a conservative coach. And he'd rather get the first down than the big play, which is good. That'll be a good starting point for us, especially as we're starting in this dynasty. Defensive coordinator, we got Brad Chase. He is also conservative, but he can tend to stray from the game plan sometimes, so we'll see what happens. We'll see if he can, keep the defense under wraps and not get too crazy and too aggressive. Okay, so those are the coaches. Now we're going to take a look at our schedule for 2013 year, obviously using the 2019 rosters. So if we look at here, we're going to go to custom schedules. We're going to check out the schedule. Alright, so first week is going to be an open week. In the second week, we have Hawaii at home. And once again, I do these by a random team selector and then a coin flip for home and away, and then another coin flip for if it's a home and away series. So next year, this one's actually a home and away, and so we're going to go at Hawaii next year. In Colorado, this is just a one-gamer this year, so we're going to have those two games. So Hawaii, Colorado to start our non-conference schedule. Then we head into conference play at SMU. Then we have our rivalry game, and this rivalry is called the plane crash game. And it was because after Marshall was after they beat East Carolina, they were coming home, and that's when that plane crash happened. That We Are Marshall was based on. So that's what they call that. So we do that, and then we go back into conference play at Houston. We got rest of the way at conference play. We do have a bye week. Week 7 is going to be open. Then we have Navy at home, Memphis at home, and Temple at home. So that's a very important homestand for us. So we got to face a little triple option there, and then we have pretty decent quarterback in Memphis, and then we got Temple, who always plays us pretty tough. Then we go at Cincinnati, and that's going to be another tough game, especially Cincinnati at home. I'm assuming it's probably going to be a night game. That's usually what will happen this time of year. We'll play some night games during the week. Then we have USF back home, and then we go at UCF and at Connecticut. So we're traveling all over these last 2 weeks. We go to Florida and then all the way up north to Connecticut. That'll lead us to Conference Championship Week. Hopefully, we are making the Conference Championship. It's going to be a tough year one, especially I don't have my recruits in there, but we're going to do what we can with the players we have. We still have some pretty good skill players, so we'll see what we can do there. So that's our schedule. Now, we're going to go into redshirt players. We're going to take a look at our players here and see if there's anyone that we want to redshirt. we're going to look at by position. So Holton Ahlers is available and Brian Gagg, but I think I'd like to keep 3 active quarterbacks, just given injury issues and stuff, so I don't think I'm going to redshirt any of those guys. Halfback, we got 5 halfbacks here. Hussein Howe and Darius Penix are going to be definitely splitting time as a starting back. I'm going to work some formation subs in there, and we're going to get them all into that, into the offense. Then we got Trace Christian, freshman, Demetrius Mauney, and Tay Williams. And Demetrius, I think, is going to see the field this year, so I am not going to redshirt him either. So I'm not redshirting any halfbacks. I might end up not redshirting anyone, who knows. Wide receiver. I usually only like to redshirt true freshmen too, so I'm not going to redshirt any of these guys. DeAndre there, we got a lot of already redshirted wide receivers. A couple guys with the ability, Josiah Hatfield, freshman, speedy guy, but I think I might try to get him even in the kick return game, so we'll see. I think Tyler Snead is the kick returner as we speak, but we'll see. Tight end, I'm not going to redshirt any of those guys either. No true freshman. Left tackle, no guys to redshirt there. Left guard, no guys. Center, no guys. Right guard, no freshman. Right tackle, no freshman. Left end, Emmanuel Hickman. Freshman is Apostle redshirt situation. Let's see how many other D linemen I have. Right end, another freshman champion on Freshwater, but he's a 72 overall. And I think he's probably going to see the field a little bit. Emmanuel, 6'3", 266. He could probably help out in special teams. I'm going to say no. Alex Angus. He's slated to be the second stringer, so I'm not going to redshirt him. Chad Stevens is a freshman. He's a possible redshirt candidate for Chad. We do only have 3 middle linebackers, though, but we run a 3-3-5, so I'm thinking if I redshirt anyone, it's going to be Chad Stevens. I have a lot of freshman cornerbacks. We're going to do a lot of growing on the back end of the defense. And a couple strong safeties, but we run 2 strong safeties in a 3-3. Oh, sorry about that. So we run 2 strong safeties in a 3-3-5, though, so I think I'm going to need those guys, so I can't. Patrick Nations is a freshman kicker. I might as well redshirt him. He's probably not going to play. I don't know what the kick power is compared to Ferry, in case I want to use him for kickoffs. $75 only. I think we're going to redshirt Patrick. Be my lone redshirt. And punter, we're going to stay with John Young, so we're only going to do 1 redshirt there. Then we're going to move to the depth chart. So we're going to set the depth chart here for the beginning of the game. First game 1 of the season. Like I said, Holton, Brian Gagg, and Reed Herring. And Hussein and Darius, that's fine with me. Demetrius is going to be the 4th, and Tay Williams, we'll try to get him worked in there, but there's only so many spots. Tight end, I'm not sure why Demel Hickman is in there, but we're going to want to make sure that I get my other tight end in there, Dre Sampson. Those are fullbacks. Yeah, that's just what it is. We don't run a fullback, so it doesn't matter. DeAndre Ferrier, he is actually going to be my 3rd slot guy. And then Leroy Henley, Unfortunately, he has been suspended for 6 games. He failed a drug test, and so I won't be able to use him for a while. That's okay, though. Blake Prohl is actually suspended too, but only for the first drive of the game. He got into a Twitter war with one of the local media guys, and basically they were saying that we were going to go winless, and he took offense to that, and so he kind of got into it. I just explained to him, we can't be doing that kind of stuff. So, we're just the first drive of the game, because he's going to be suspended. So, we got to move him out of there too for now. So right now, our starters are going to be, I'm going to move Snead up into the 4th spot. Okay, no, didn't do that. So basically Ferrier is going to be my Audi Omotosho. He is going to be my 4th guy. Actually, he might be my 2nd starter here. Tyler Snead, he's going to be my 4th guy. And then Midrion Vines, I'm going to switch with Jonathan Johnson here. This is just going to start out, pretty much what's going to happen is these guys are all going to get some play. When we run the air raid, we're going to throw it a lot, so they're going to all get a lot of play. So, but Blake is out for the first drive, so we won't be able to use him. Watley, Jerry Sampson, okay. That's fine right there. I'm actually going to put Aaron Watley ahead of Bird. Left tackle Deontay Smith, and our 2nd left tackle, let's see, he is Noah Henderson, needs to get in there. And our left guard is going to be Cortez Heron, and then Donovan Noel, unfortunately, has also been suspended. He was late for a position meeting by 10 minutes, so he's suspended through the 3rd quarter of the first game, but he's only the 2nd string left guard, so I don't think he'll see much playing time, but right now we're going to leave him on the 3rd string there. Center, we got Brandon Pena, then we're going to have Jason Fournette there. And Peyton Winstead, that's about right. And Sean Bailey is going to be starting over Jordan Johnson. And right tackle is going to be Matt Morgan over Bailey Malovich. And then this is Jack Doyle is going to be our 3rd right tackle right now. Alright, left end. Chance Purvis, Trey Love, Michael Swift, that's good. Right end. Chandon Hickerson's actually going to start here. And I don't know why they have strong safety there, but we're going to fix that. Kendall Futrell is going to be there. And then we got Travion Freshwater as our 3rd right end. Alex Turner is going to start at nose guard. Then we got Jalen Price at the other as a backup to him. And then we're going to play with it. So if guys are playing a little better, then we're going to be able to move that around. And we're going to try to get the best guys on the field. That's all we're trying to do is win some games and get the best guys on the field. Warren do? Defensive tackle wise, that's all good. Left outside linebacker. We need Warren Saba here. And the backup is Alex Angus. And then we also have George Stringer. Then we got Xavier Smith and Bruce Bivens in the middle, but I'm going to give the nod to Xavier Smith to start. And Bruce Bivens is going to alternate with Travion. Then we got Chad Stevens in third string. So at linebacker, we got Aaron Ramser and Davante Harris and Miles Berry are going to switch spots. Like I said, this is just our initial depth chart based on actual team guys, and then we're going to switch it up as the season goes on and get those guys out there. So Jaquan McMillan is going to be a starter. And Mike Witherspoon's going to be a starter. Juan Powell's going to be there. Malik Fleming. And we need to get DeMel Hickman in there. And Colby Gore is going to be our slot. Don't know if I can. Well, DeMel Hickman at? We got him in here. I'm just trying to find him. There he is. Okay. So those are going to be my starting cornerbacks. Free safety, Devondre Robinson is right, and Jaron Rainey's actually going to be second guy. And then we got behind him, Jeray Wilson. And to bring it up, strong safety, we got Daniel Charles. We're going to have Nolan Johnson here. Then Hassan Gibson Jr. Okay. And kicker is going to be Verity, backing up by Young, that's fine. Punter is Young, backed up by Verity, that's fine. Kick returners. We are going to have, our kick returners are going to be Tyler Snead and DeMel Hickman. So Tyler Snead's going to get the first half. DeMel Hickman is going to be in the second slot. And then should be all that matters right now. Punt returner. Once again, we're going to go Tyler Snead and DeMel Hickman. And kickoffs are going to be Verity. And our long snapper, we are going to make Jason Fournette. Okay, so we got Jason Fournette as a launch snapper. Okay, so that's basically my depth chart. And we're going to get ready to start the season. So what I'm going to do is I'm not setting up my recruiting board until week 1, because if you do, then they'll start scouting the players, and I don't want to scout anyone until after they've signed, so that I know if I really got a gem or a bust. Like some guy on Operation Sports said that it kind of creates that, kid at Christmas morning feel if you do uncover a gem after they've already signed. And I just want to be realistic, because in real life you don't know if they're going to be a gem or a bust until after. So I'm not doing that at all. So next episode is going to be the recruiting leading up to the week 1 game. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you next time on episode 3 where we set up our recruiting board for the first season of the East Carolina Pirates.